Hey guys, this is Michael, aka Hexpa, and welcome to part 1 of Escaping Second Verse Hell. So in his book, Writing Better Lyrics, Pat Pattison says that the second verse is one of the most problematic areas that songwriters will encounter. There's a few reasons for that, but in this series, I want to address 3 ways that you can get the fuck out of second verse hell. So this week, we're going to discuss the technique of writing the second verse first. The songwriting process for me has become more like they taught you in high school, where there's a brainstorm phase, outlining phase, and then there's the actual writing and editing, blah, blah, blah. You might be in high school now. Pay attention to that shit. It's important. You know, I think a lot of people, when they write songs, they think the brainstorming phase is the writing phase. It's not the writing phase. The brainstorming phase is the part where you just vomit your shit out, and you don't serve that on a plate. You need to get all your ideas, and then you combine them in fun ways, and you start writing your lines later. But if you're the kind of person that likes to write verses initially, which I do, I think most people do, pay attention to what you're actually writing. As creative people, we tend to, our initial inspiration or our first idea tends to be the one that's most intense. Maybe it's the most catchy and you put that as your chorus, or it's the most poignant and that would be the best way to wrap up your song. If your first verse is something like melting into your eyes, halo white at the altar, you might want to back that shit off for your first verse, creep. No, but seriously, if you're writing something very intense, find the little dials and then notch those back for your preceding verses. Unless you actually want to start the song in a very intense way, but don't do it accidentally, because you're really gonna leave yourself with nowhere to go. Except maybe the divorce. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tip. Remember, usually the things you write first are the most intense, so find out what you can do to back those things off and lead people in. You know, verses are like a bad relationship. They should string you along. So don't give them everything in one quick happy ending right away. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you like, don't like in the comments. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another songwriting tip.